Guys, welcome back to Soberworks Studios. Okay, so instead of Lego reviews every Friday, with those Lego reviews every Friday, on Wednesdays now, we're doing mock updates. So we're starting a brand new mock. This is going to be a massive Star Wars battle. I'm using the biggest table that I have that I can just leave stuff up on. 6 32 by 32 base plates. The green are the only two that I have a constant color of right here, because then I have a gray, a tan, and 2 blues back there. I'm not liking to use those because I really didn't want to have blue in it. No matter, probably a lot of this will be, retiled to an appropriate color. And if you're like, why don't you just use a gray base plate? It doesn't really fit this table too well. Then you have to get like smaller little base plates, which is like, this one, which is like 6 by 15 to fill up the rest of the gaps and stuff. And it's just too big of a hassle because I only own one of them. And then it's just a big hassle. So we're doing this. So in the first segment of this, this is like, I don't know, update 1 of this. We're going to, lay out the base plates, what we have done. So we have our base plates laid out, and we're actually going to pick, figures for this that we're going to light. Here are 2 bins of figures that I might potentially use. Now, this bin of figures is, a bin of figures that's just my specialty figures from, like, movies and all that sort of stuff that doesn't really fit into our normal city. It has stars sprinkled throughout it, so we're going to choose some ones like this one. This is Chef Dooku, one of my own creations. I had a magnet Dooku and I really wanted a Dooku before I bought a set that had Dooku in it. I was, in those magnets you can take the head and hair off, and as well as the lightsaber. So I did that, and I took this cape off too, and I found a random chef that I took his body and made Chef Dooku from. But you can see, like, here is Mace Windu, there's Luminary Unduli, Kit Fisto, Palpatine, Hagrid, and just a bunch of these that we have to choose. And then this bin right here is another bin of sets, but this also has figures sprinkled throughout it, such as clone troopers and all that sort of stuff, and there's some rebel troopers down there, and there's a Yoda in there. So these are going to be really, really great to use, and I have to pick figures that I want, so I'll keep you updated once I get some figures chosen out. Update on figures. As you can see, we've been able to create some clone-ish army with a couple Jedi. These 3 were in my plan from yesterday when I thought of this idea for this mock. These 3, and then I wasn't sure how many clones I would have, so I have up until here on clones, and then I was like, wait, let's put a couple more figures in. So this is like some version of a stormtrooper, some rebel troopers, a Naboo starfighter pilot, and then just a TIE fighter pilot. So they're not fully together or in their IRAs, but they'll work. And then over here, we really don't have any battle droids, really, which I'm very surprised because I thought I had a bunch of them. And as you can see, we have a lot of assassin droids right here. Oh, this dude's missing an arm. I gotta find his arm somewhere. But we have a lot of these assassin droids. I mean, like, we almost probably have a full row of assassin droids. And then we don't have too many regular battle droids, and then we have 1 super battle droid. So I may or may not order more battle droids so it could fill up a little bit more, because I was gonna, because they're so easy to chop down, because we have so many more of these in the bases, good guys. So maybe I'll get some more, or I'll, I do have some others I can mix in that are not necessarily them, but I could put some Mandalorian folks in there if we want, but I only have like 4 of these dudes. So we really have to do some problem solving. Maybe we'll create some of our own figures. I am not sure, but this is probably what we're doing now for figures. I might do a little bit more for figures, but this is probably good. Okay, I've gone through and chosen a bunch of blasters. These are all the blasters that I currently do own that are not with minifigures already, and these are the ones I'm going to scatter throughout the thing. I think I have probably pretty close to amount that we're going to use. And these are not from like Clone Army Customs or anything like that. These are the official Lego blasters that you can buy with any Star Wars set. Now, you might be like, well, those don't look as good. I know, but I want to keep these solidly Lego, and that one looks pretty good. I might actually have one Clone Army custom in here if I ever bought one. This one, if anyone can comment down below, I might, that last gun. I can't remember if that's Lego or not, but I know these ones are. And then these ones are all official Lego ones that you can buy. Like there's, here's the Long Rangers. And then I feel like this is actually a Clone Army or something like that, custom blaster. So yeah, I gotta go and put these on all of the figures that we have here that need blasters. So they are going to get their blasters right now. There we go. All figures are weaponized. You can see they have all their blasters lined up. They have a variation here of this size of blaster to, let me see if I can find them, almost like the sniper rifle blaster. I think there's one of those on the clone side. And then on the droid side of things, they're actually vary from, I think someone has a pistol in here. And yeah, so this dude has a pistol, and it varies to this size, and then it goes up to the sniper rifle again. So these are pretty good. And then we do have some blasters left over from this all, which are these blasters. So these might just be thrown around the battlefield, maybe put into a bunker or something like that, or maybe an armory. I'm not really sure, but there is a large variation of them. A lot of the sniper rifles are here, so maybe I could throw them up on somewhere on the main structure of this area. I don't know. This seems kind of cool, though. We do have a large start from one day. We have pretty much all the figures down. I think my favorite's Luminara, to put her in a mock. I've never done that before. And I think it's going to be a really fun build. So I'll probably start outlining some stuff right now. So what I've decided to do is, this is going to probably be the divider of where everything is. And then this side will be bad guys, that side will be good guys. And so maybe I'll actually plate stuff today. I don't know. I might actually do this as good guys on this side and bad guys on that side, just so this is more common non-tiling, because I was going to build a massive structure for good guys. So I think I'm actually going to transfer good guys here, neutral space, pretty much on halfway through this. So that will be good guys, and then this will be bad guys, and then there will be like a little area of neutral that no one's in for a moment, and then bad guys over there. That's going to be our plan for the moment. So I got to get some, probably just going to outline a little bit of stuff right now. Here's a little update for you, everybody. So I went through and I've selected a bunch of these dark gray 2x some bricks, light gray 2x some bricks, and black 2x some bricks to build something up in this mock. Up at the top here, we've created some outlines. So this will actually be a river right here, so you can see it's going to go down there. Now, I am a little mad because I've had this broken brick for a long time in here, and it was the only brick that actually fit in there, so that stud's not supposed to be there. Then I had to pull a lighter one out, and then this one I really did not want to have in it, but it just needed to happen to look good, and you really don't actually see it too much from this angle. It's not even noticeable, so that's it. And then there's the main building over here. The outline of that's been created, and there will need to be a door put in there. And then the bricks I had down there are for here to make something in here, which I'm going to work on. And then probably next week or later this week, in the next segment of this I'll tile this in so it looks like it's part of like the environment, tan, gray, green, so it's not water, because it's not supposed to be water there. Yeah. Okay, so that is part of it right there, builds up. And this is probably going to be it. We might do some browning, putting some brown, like, mud bricks in here, or maybe, like, dirt. But I think it would look really, unnatural, because, as you can see, we threw it in on the ground and building it up. It alternates between black, and then this light gray and this dark gray. In no particular order. But it just, looks that way. And then if you just threw brown around on bricks, I don't think it would look too good. But it's just outside. So when you see it, this is going to be plated off. It's just going to look like that. But on the inside, we needed to put these red bricks in here. And I'll probably actually change these, because I just realized that this is red, and I might need to steal these red bricks for other things, but this will be a mountain actually, and it's going to be, have plates on top of it with like trees and bushes and all that sort of stuff to make it look good. I think it would look really nice on it. And then this is going to be probably where the bad guys is, which can lead you to assume what this thing is. This thing will not stay to probably next week, but I think today we're just going to wind up with the river and call it a day. We've been building for like 4 hours now, and yeah, but I think I want to say something to you guys, and comment down below if you don't like this, but I think I'm actually going to keep what this is a secret until we start building everything, and like, because it just makes you want to like tune in more. Like, you don't know what this is, but I know what this is. If you think I should just come out and say like this is blah, comment down below. But if you like it, staying kind of secretive through the videos of like what is this and kind of like unsure, or comment down below. You don't have to comment on that. I'll just leave it if it is, but if you want to change it, comment down below.